Welcome back. Well, all this month of November, we focused on the plight of premature babies here in Wyoming and across the country.
This is a topic that is dear and near to Dr. Shelley Springer, who regularly appears on our Good Morning Wyoming show. And Dr. Springer is here with us in studio. Thank you so much for coming, if I can get my words out this evening.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's just jump right into it. 1 in 10 babies are premature. That is a staggering statistic. Can you just kind of talk about why that is so important?
Well, it's so important because a premature baby cannot go to the normal newborn nursery. And after spending a varied length of time in the hospital, anywhere from a couple of weeks to many months, depending on how premature they are, then they potentially have lifelong problems that are going to compromise their ability to be a normal child and a normal adult. It's a huge social issue, it's an economic issue, and it's, of course, a medical issue. So the impact is huge.
And here in Wyoming, we don't have a NICU, and those families have to be flown to Billings, Denver, Salt Lake City. How important is that,
right,
that we don't have a NICU?
So that is correct. So Wyoming is the only state in the United States that does not have a NICU, and that includes Puerto Rico and Guam and Alaska and Mississippi, and states that we think of as being more rural or not as resource rich as our state is. And so those families not only have the tragedy of a premature birth, but now they're separated because the baby is 300-400 miles away. Mom wants to be with the baby. She has family back here. They may have other children. They have to try to hold it together. The stress of the medical issues plus everything else that is compounded is phenomenal.
Now, is this a phenomenon that can be prevented? And going into the future, is this something that we need to invest more in prevention or taking care of these children that are born early?
So when you talk about prematurity in general, there's billions with a B of dollars that are spent worldwide in trying to solve the problem. And we haven't been successful in decreasing much of premature birth, but we've had phenomenal success in helping premature babies survive and actually be normal. But you have to have care that's appropriate, and that means a NICU. And so in Wyoming, once again, we really haven't made any progress at all.
Well, and you are a part of the Before 37 and 307 organization. You have your mascot here.
Yeah,
Do you kind of want to talk about the organization as well?
So Before 37 and 307 just represents Before 37 is a premature baby. 307, of course, that's Wyoming. So I'm a board-certified neonatologist, the only one in the state of Wyoming, but until I'm successful in increasing our medical care here, how can I help the families that suffer prematurity? Well, they need stuff. They need money. They need resources. They need help. They need food. They need somebody to drop their kids off at school. Any kind of help to keep their lives as normal as they possibly can be. So Before 37 and 307 provides that kind of both money and in-kind resources, families helping families.
And quickly before we go, if anyone would like to support you or learn a little bit more, where can they go?
So we have a Facebook page, Before 37. We have a group where premature moms can get support with other premature moms. Tomorrow night we're having an auction at the Gaslight Social. And we've got tons of stuff there that'll make wonderful Christmas gifts, and all that money will go for these families. So lots of opportunities. And wear purple.
Yes, wear purple. Well, thank you so much for being here and talking about this premature issue.